Hey Miata Travelers, I'm John and you're watching MiataTravels. If you're the owner of an NA Miata, is it impossible to open your door from the outside of the car, but it still opens from the inside? I've got an easy fix for that. Come on, let's go out to the garage. For you folks with NA Miatas, you might discover at some point that your outside door latch doesn't work. It might be a little rattly and loose. If it's at the point where the inside latch still works, then there's an easy fix for that. If neither latch works, it's a harder job, and we're not going to cover that today. The tools you're going to need for this job are needle nose pliers. You might need an angled screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver. It doesn't hurt to have a short Phillips head screwdriver, and then a couple of Phillips head screwdrivers, one for smaller screws and one for larger, and a pry bar. Pry bar is really important, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Okay, a few things. You're going to need to dismantle the inside of your door, and I recommend also that you raise your window. Gives you a little more working room. If you'll take your tool and just put it right up inside between the card and the door and move it to the side, you'll eventually reach a point. You'll eventually find one of your clips. Then just pull it around the side of the clip and pop it out that way. Do each one all the way around, and you'll avoid tearing up your door card like I have. So, like we're going to do the door card here, reach in and pop that from behind like so. Take a little flat blade. I've had my plug here out a few times over the years, and I haven't boogered it real bad. If you're concerned about it, be extra special careful with it. You might want to try a thin knife blade to do it a little better. Anyway, that's got to come out. Now, the next thing you want to take off is the bezel for your door handle. The easiest way this works is to push your door to lock. That opens up the screw like so. And then in the lock position, this is real easy to pull off. It just slips off. Next, pull off the door handle. You're going to have to push your screwdriver in and feel around for the screw. You may be able to look in there and see it, but it's easy enough to feel for it. There's 3 screws, one here, one here, one here. Alright, now this is the point where you would go in and pry your tabs out. Mine is all completely gone, so I'll just do it. You have to lift up. There's a little bit of a lip here on the top that goes in behind this metal. So when you get ready to pull it off, just lift lightly on that until you get it out. Next, I'm going to pull the plastic away here. I'm going to pull, you don't need to pull this side off. I'm going to do it to get some light inside. But that's the only reason. I need to get my hand in here. First of all, You raise the window up, get it out of the way because you're gonna need it all the way up. There's a tab, a little plastic tab right here that holds this mechanism. You need to use the needle nose to just lightly push those until you can snap it through. There you go. When that snaps through, then you can just push it down a little bit to give yourself access. Now, let's show you. Let's show you what we're looking at. I'm gonna just up close. Okay. All right, here it's pulling on the outside handle. If you'll notice, there's a 90-degree horn on there. The outside handle pulls from the top, or actually pushes, and the inside door handle pulls from the bottom. And all of that needs to be tightened up right there where you see that screw right there. See the Phillips head right in the middle? Need to tighten that up. Now I did this about a month and a half ago, and it loosened up on me again. So this time I'm going to put Loctite on the threads, and I believe that that will solve my problem. Okay, so I'm coming in at an angle, if you'll notice that. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I'm mostly feeling for that. There we go. Unscrew that, take it out. The mechanism behind it will stay in place when you pull this screw out. And now, I'm going to put thread locker on it. And I'm going to go back into that same screw hole. Having a light inside of here helps an awful lot to be able to see where you're going with it. Might be easier just to get it started with your fingers first. Yep. Then go in with the screwdriver. And tighten it up. You're going at an angle on this screw head, so you can't get a really incredibly tight grip on it. Maybe if you're careful, and if your screwdriver is really big. It needs to be a big screwdriver because that's a big screw. If you're not able to quite get it like you want it, use one of these and then you can get in and tighten it up. Mine is tight enough now. And the last thing you want to do is push this back through the hole, and then you're good to go. Now you want to test the door. There you go. And it snaps back just like it's supposed to, and everything's good. And all you need to do now is put the door back together. Alright, so here we are. Everything's back here, tightened up, lights out, everything's good. Try not to tear up your plastic in here. That serves a valuable purpose of insulating the inside of your car from cold air. So the better condition you keep it in, the better you'll be. Once again, be sure and set this down so that it slides down. So we're going to continue to put this back together. On this first one, I like to get the screwdriver situated, push it all the way through, and then I can line it up in that hole and get it started. Just gently bump the tabs in. And you're done. All right, come back next time. We'll fix another one.